Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's been a hot minute since Big Daddy did anything on here, but I'm gonna go and drop a little something today. Lately, I've been posting a lot of stuff on Facebook, and you guys can follow me over there at Stephen Mangrum at Facebook.com or Facebook.com/Steve Mangrum, or you can just kind of search me up. And I do a little old live stream every day. I try to do it every day, but sometimes I don't get to make the trip. And I'm also trying to set up an Instagram and whatever else I can get set up in order to start getting this message out, because I'm from the feedback I've been getting, and these messages are very, very important. For those that don't know anything about me, let me break it down to you. I'm a 30-year truck driver, been all over the country, ex-military, been all over the world, seen things, done things, met tens of thousands of people. And so my life experience gives me a little bit of different perspective on how things work and how they should work. I focus a lot on issues that we have to deal with as a race of people, as a group of people, as a collective consciousness here in a country that's really not designed and set up for us, in all honesty. But I have a different slant on stuff. I have a different perspective on stuff. This is not one of them people I'm not one of them people who sit here and bash white folks or bash black folks, or I'm not a hotep. I'm not none of that. I'm an agnostic Christian, which simply means that I question those who give the word of God. I mean, I question the pastors. That's who I question. The congregation is the congregation, but I question the pastor and his minions as to what is and whether or not his word, the word is being utilized for a personal benefit to the detriment of the people who are following his word. As I said, I'm ex-military. I'm an old engineer. I drove truck in the Army. I'm driving truck now for a living. That's what I do. Have been for 30 years. I'm a family man, and I have a very strong emphasis on family and what it takes to be successful as a family. I practice what I preach. I live what I say. And I don't talk about what I heard, I talk about what I know. Anybody can read a pamphlet, anybody can Google some stuff, but until you walk through that muddy water, you really don't know what it's like to have your shoes wet. I talk about relationships, particularly men and women. Our black men and our black women, particularly with a focus on husband and wife. I talk about relationships with our children. I talk about relationships with our sons and our relationships with our daughters, and I speak from a man's perspective. And you're going to hear me say that a lot. Man, not male. Man. Anybody can be a male. You got your thing hanging between your legs. If you're a woman, you can go buy one and have it hang between your legs. But that don't make you a man. A man is something that's on the inside. It comes from the heart. It comes from the spirit. It comes from the soul. It comes from being willing to make that sacrifice for those that you love. For those that you care about, for those that are important to you. A man knows that what he does is not for himself, it's for his future generation. A male does everything for himself. I, me. What about me? I look good. I'm in the mirror every day. I go get my hair cut every other week, and the first thing I do is go to taking pictures and put them on Facebook and Instagram. Look at me. Look at how good I look. That's not no man. A man really don't give a damn about how he look, really. He'll shave, he'll cut his hair, but, that ain't a priority in his life. What's priority in his life, make sure the lights stay on. Make sure the refrigerator full. Make sure there's a roof over their head. Make sure they have some of the things they want and everything that they need. That's what a man does. But that's just my perspective. As I told you before, I have a different perspective on stuff. And so this is my first video that I'm posting on YouTube in probably about 5 years. And so I'm going to post videos on YouTube, and I'm going to send them to Facebook, and I'm going to share them to Instagram. I'm going to try to get this word out, because I think that this is a great time to be in America. Donald Trump is president. Republicans is running the Senate. Democrats is running the White House. And guess what? None of that shit mean nothing to me. Really don't. Because guess what? It ain't finna feed me. It ain't finna feed my family. It ain't finna feed my kids. It ain't finna do none of that. What's gonna feed my family and feed my kids is me getting up, grinding and sacrificing and making sure it happens. You know, relationships. We're gonna get into that some in some of the videos. We're gonna peel the layers back on the onion on this. Alright? So this Big Steve, back on the air. See y'all down the road.